EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New England Patriots and the Chicago Bears. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Soldier Field. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Off play action. Here's Williams. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Brought down by Carlton Davis. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
You know, so they don't connect here, Mike, but I kind of like the early message because now as a defense, they have to understand that even if we have this guy covered, one of the best players in the entire league, this quarterback's going to continue to give him a chance at the ball. So not only do we have to cover him, we have to contest and make a play on every throw.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. That's going to be intercepted. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byard. And the Patriots are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
2nd and 10. Off the play fake, it's May. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New England. His 12th touchdown of the year. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Duvernay on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pick up a 17 and a very quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. To the right side, caught by Burton.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Another one there for Burton. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
That's good for a Bears.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
That's another Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Throw it again. It's Williams. Open man downfield is Loveland. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Throwing again, Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
What is up?
They will run it over center with Swift. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. To the goal line and in. Luther Burton. Touchdown Bears.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball in the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Devin Bush there on the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
In motion goes Dobbs. Throwing on 3rd down is May. Open man, right side. He's got it. He works free, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. His 4th TD grab of the season. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Duvernay on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing is Williams. Duvernay with the grab. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter as they are facing a tough 3rd and 11. Williams. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I understand it's 3rd down and the quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but if you're going to make a dangerous throw on 3rd down and you're going to force the ball into tight coverage, at least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that 1st down and maintain possession. He tries to thread the needle. Ball falls incomplete. And now brings up 4th down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll go play action with May. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. We're trying to locate Travion Henderson out of the backfield. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, New England.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Patriot 1st down.
Off the play fake, here's May. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's May. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Duvernay to return. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. On 1st down, it's Swift. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one. 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
Throwing on second down, Williams. He's got Loveland free left side. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down. Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. And he's in! DeAndre Swift, touchdown Chicago.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 29, here's second down and 7. Once more, it's Henderson. Has an opening past the 40. And he's going to be taken down. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Patriots first down. 2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We'll come back to Soldier Field. Following this, set to go now on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
He'll let one go down the middle. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. What a big play there for New England. 42 yards.
It all starts with the protection. There's just no pressure at all. Nothing in his face, nothing at the feet of the quarterback. When you allow him to comfortably stand there and go through his progressions, you just got no shot.
On the ground, here is Henderson. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll send a tight end in motion. Again, it's Henderson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7. That one taken in. Touchdown, New England. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. The extra point is good. And the Pats have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's Williams on first and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Here's May to throw it on first down. Moving to his right. He'll let this go towards the end zone. Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. And it'll lead to a second down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. Flush to his right. Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Bears are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through. And yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback. But the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job of it. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Williams to throw on second down. The sideline is one looked in by Agunze. Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one, and he's got his team a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Williams. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. The Bears go ahead, take their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. 2 first downs, and they are at the 46 now. It's first and 10. Williams to the air once more. And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. Talk things over before third down. The Bears call out their field goal team. This from beyond 70 yards away and As expected, this one's not going to get there. It's no good. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. In motion goes Dobbs. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Here's May. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. It's a big hit for the Patriots. It's a gain of 34.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Off the bootleg. Here's May. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. It's second down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, his quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the gun, on third down, it's May. That's complete to Henderson. They get 19 on that pass play. First down, New England.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball.
That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Patriots. And a special moment as the rookie catches his first NFL touchdown.
And the more they can develop this young tight end, Mike, it just gives this quarterback additional weapons, and it's just going to make this offense even more difficult to stop.
A tight end, his first career NFL touchdown. Do you remember yours?
Oh, man, I'll tell you, I can recall it like it was yesterday, Mike. We were up Sunday night, primetime game, Lambeau Field against Brett Favre and the Green Bay Packers, and the previous play, Brian Urlacher recovered a fumble, probably around the 20, 25-yard line. Brian Greasy was our quarterback for Chicago, and the ensuing play, threw it up to the left corner of the end zone, and Mike, guess who called the game? None other than the legendary John Madden.
I'll give up the middle with Swift. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. From the 42-yard line, here's second and 3. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. The quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
That's another Bears first down.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll get this out to Swift. He's into space past the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That one, good for 18 yards, and 2, the 18-yard line. So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. They'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
And the Bears first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Swift, and he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for him.
And he'll get 3 yards here, down to the 2-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout to talk things over before third down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he'll take it on in. DeAndre Swift, touchdown there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
It is Henderson heading left. He'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for pickup of 3. Devin Bush there on the stop.
Pickup of 3 brings up second and 7.
From the 38 now, here's second and 7. They'll run. It's Henderson. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Patriots first down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
Down the sideline. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Touchdown, New England. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns.
The kick is good.
And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
28-yard line.
Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. They'll run. It's Swift. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Here's Williams now to throw. That's complete. It's Odunze. And he's going to be taken down time runs out on this third quarter of play.
Third down.
Third and inches.
What is up?
That is caught out wide on the RPO. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Chicago.
Yards. That's good for a Bears first down.
Here's Swift. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second and 8. Throwing is Williams. That is caught downfield by Odunze. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards. They'll come up here, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On the give, here's Swift. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Incomplete.
What
It's
is up?
second down and 10.
Here's a handoff to Swift. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
What you see there is really the key to a good free safety blitz. Time the snap so that the offense cannot determine that you're rushing. It's exactly what happened here. He's able to bring the ball carrier down for a loss.
Vegas!
On third down, it's Williams. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
And on that third down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up fourth down.
Vegas!
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He'll buy time left. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down. A run, and this is Henderson. Big opening up the middle. And he will go all the way. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. No problem there on the extra point. And the Patriots will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Now Williams. He'll go underneath to Swift. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 29-yard line.
On second down, it's Williams. Moving outside the pocket. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
for the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On third down, it's Williams from the gun. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And he's going to have the Bears first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down.
Bears first down.
Throw it again. It's Williams. Headed left. Buying time. Going up top. That is hard. And he will score. Holston Lovely. Touchdown Chicago. On is Santos for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bears are able to cut into the deficit.
Patriots 42. Bears 28. Cairo Santos to kick off.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. They run straight ahead with Henderson. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. Ball on the 39. Here's second and 6. Putting the tight end in motion. On second down, it's May. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
And the Patriots ready to kick it away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Patriots ready for the punt. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. This is first and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's first and 10. It's out left and complete to Burton. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
That's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Bears.
Here's Williams on first and 10. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Vegas, Vegas!
Throwing on second down. Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. It's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And here we go, 4th and inches. They're going for it. Here's Williams. He gets this complete to Burden. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. All 3 timeouts still remain. They'd love to use them on the defensive end, but here comes 1st and 10. Williams to the air once more. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Even with their full complement of timeouts, the call is to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. The throw is May. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Crazy! Crazy, crazy, crazy! Hey, what's up?
Here we go. 1 final play. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's